Alright, so the first thing that you're going to want to do before going into a scav raid is making some room in your stash. It's definitely important to have this room because once you finish a scav raid, you have to be able to move all of your loot from your scav into your PMC's inventory. So my favorite time to scav is around like 4 in the morning. I feel like that's definitely the best time because it's kind of an awkward transitional period between day and night. What I've noticed from scavving at this time is I'm able to get into raids that basically just started. I'll be able to get into raids like 2 or 3 minutes after the start time because there are so few raids that are happening at this time that they don't really have many options besides to give you that raid that just started. Alright, so we spawned over by Emercom. What I like to do typically is go up into this back area of Goshan because I feel like a lot of PMCs will typically choose to ignore it at the beginning of a raid. There's a lot of good stuff, but it's not the high value like graphics card spawns that everyone's trying to get on Interchange. You're gonna come in here, grenade box. Go into the back. There's going to be a couple weapons crates, and a lot of these are missed. This one specifically I feel like is missed a ton. It's going to be in this first box right here. You go in there. And then next you're going to go back here. Go left. Loose loot. Box. Loose loot's over here too. Go around here to the left. Duffel bag. Come over here. Jump up on the boxes. There's gonna be another weapons crate. Alright, so you see that guy over there, that little bastard? You're gonna have to do a little jump combo to make it over to him. So what I typically do is just sprint and try to hit my bunny hop. So what I do to make this a little bit easier is if you free look when you're doing it, it somehow makes the window to hit your bunny hop a little bit bigger. So jump, jump, jump. There it is. And then you can just drop down and then run back out into the mall. So now we're going to go farther back into Goshan. Over here, there's going to be a toolkit to your left really quick. The big thing about this area is a lot of stuff is going to spawn on these shelves all the way across the back. So you're going to find stuff like screwdrivers, hardware, thermite, all that good stuff. So yeah, just quickly scour all these shelves, see if you get anything good. It's not the best, but there's definitely going to be consistently decent spawns throughout here. And on this pile in the middle, there's also going to be another toolkit. Keep going towards the middle, there's going to be stuff on those shelves down there, and also a toolkit. Once you get to this corner, you're going to want to take a right and then look over at these boxes over here. There's going to be some good valuable loot spawns over here. It's definitely a toss-up, but I've found some good stuff over here. Same situation as the other shelves, just take a quick look, see if there's anything good. Alright, so now we're going to head towards this truck. You're going to come over to these tables, there's going to be loose loot spawns here, there's going to be weapons parts spawns over here, and then same situation over here. Alright, so we're going to head to the back again now. There's going to be another set of boxes just like the ones on the other side. Just come check out if there's a spawn, check the other shelves too, and then keep moving. You're going to come out to this car. There's going to be a weapons crate in the back, and sometimes also loose loot spawns beneath it. Then you're going to go back inside, go to this pallet. There's going to be another weapons crate right here. And then if you run back towards the middle, there's going to be another big weapons crate right there. Alright, so I'm on an offline raid right now, but imagine you are a scav player who spawned at scav camp on Interchange. Alright, so going straight into the mall from here. If you're a scav, I don't really like play scavs with caution because it's like if you die, you die. It's not a big deal. I'm just here to get loot. If I have loot, I'll be a little bit more cautious. If there are assholes in your lobby that are just going to kill scavs, you can't really do a whole lot about it. When you're at the front of the mall here, you'll run back here. If you want to, you can go into the National. There's going to be spawns on these shelves. You can go around, check those spawns. There are a ton of filing cabinets in here, so if you want to, just go loot these. Filing cabinets over here. Shelves, jacket, keep going. Shelves, shelves, shelves. Stuff will spawn on these. Come back here. There's a jacket. Stuff will spawn up here on the shelves. Now back here, this one's kind of looked over too. This is a good hardware spawn. Toolkit. Boom. All these shelves will have stuff. So just quickly run through, check it out, see if there's anything worth grabbing. And if you're in a raid where this alarm is going off, you'll be able to go into Kiva and grab all the extra loot that the people may have missed. If I'm looking towards Goshan and these escalators, you go left here. There's Mantis. I don't typically go in here as a scav, but these two stores are great. This is going to have a ton of tech stuff on these shelves over here. I usually just do a loop like this. You'll find Tetrises and other high-value tech spawns. You do a loop around the shelves, and then you look at all these podiums that don't have a computer. Sometimes they'll spawn stuff. And then you just hop into this next store. You go straight to the back, check the shelves, check the jacket, come over to this side, weapons crate, jacket, shelves. And then from there, I will typically go over to Ollie and the other tech stores. If you want some weapon parts, you can go into the general over here. There's going to be a lot of good cases, all that kind of stuff. This will have like valuable spawns sometimes. And then you come back here, weapons crate, loose loot on the table. Run over here, weapons crate, jacket, shelves, loose spawns, valuable spawns. Alright, and then from here, loose loot. From the general, we're going to run over to Rasmussen. Okay, so what I like to do, check these shelves, check behind the desk. There's going to be some good loose floor loot occasionally, so definitely don't just stare at the walls, because sometimes you will find some good stuff on the floor. It just depends. Magnets. Just quickly run through. Check. Weapons case. Stuff will spawn in this box right here on these tables all across here. From here, I like to go left and then into the furniture store right here. In the furniture store, a ton of stuff is going to spawn on all these little like cubbies, so definitely just quick gloss over that. Boom. There will be tech spawns. I've gotten a few graphics cards right at this table, so definitely check that out. More of these. Weapons crate. Boom. And then you're going to run back here, and this is going to be an ammo box. There's going to be grenades, high-value ammo, all that stuff. From here, there's a couple more bags that you can check. There's a duffel bag right here. Stuff will spawn on these shelves as well. And then you're going to go to the back a little bit more, and there's another bag right here. From here, you're going to go to Texho, whatever you want to call it. Graphics card spawn. Stuff will spawn on the walls and on these shelves. Loot all this stuff. This is another one where stuff will spawn on the floor, so definitely just be wary of that. See, that's a high value. That's a good little find right there. Alright, and then a spawn that I always check is right over here in this box. There's going to be high value med spawns. I found defibs, ophthalmoscopes, grizzlies, all in this little box. From there, we're going to run up to Techlight. Same situation, shelves, floor. Right over here we'll have gun parts, so definitely check that out. Shelves. Check the shelves. Boom. From Techlight, you're going to want to just go across here. This is a known graphics card spawn. I personally have never found one in here, but you just want to go in here, check all these podiums like in that room downstairs. And then also there will be things that spawn up on this shelf. Really, the idea for scav runs on Interchange is just finding the areas that people don't normally hit or the ones that people haven't hit yet. So up on this second floor, there's going to be a lot of these hardware stores that people really tend to gloss over. I've found like water filters, a bunch of random shit, just like stuff spawns all over in here. And then it's going to be the same story with this one over here. So yeah, just quick run through, corrugated hoses, water filters, all that good stuff. Another great thing to do is to come down into Ollie. Ollie has a ton of spawns. What I like to do is just quickly run through and check all these shelves, because these shelves will have a lot of good loot spawns. Another thing that I feel like is really glossed over are the computer spawns. The computer spawns in Ollie are great, and I feel like the ones out in the store are ignored pretty frequently. So most of these huts are going to have stuff that you definitely want to check out. There's going to be like weapons cases and duffel bags in here. And then stuff is also going to spawn on all of these shelves. It can be pretty hidden and sometimes out of reach, so just keep an eye out, see if there's anything that catches your eye. Stuff like car batteries will spawn in these end caps, so if you need those for quests or your hideout, definitely just keep an eye out for that. Back here, we have this little hut. There's going to be a toolkit and some loose spawns. This little formation in the middle has some good spawns over here. There's going to be an ammo grenade case right there. Valuables will spawn on this chair, and then you're going to go over to this bag and hit that. You're going to go over here, and there's going to be a weapons box right there. One notable thing about the back of Ollie is if you're looking for electric motors, I've noticed that they tend to spawn a lot back in this corner right here. So they will spawn right there on all these shelves, and right here is where I've seen a ton of them. They spawn on these 3 shelves a lot. So we've made it to the back of Ollie. If you are not full, what I usually do is take a left over here into the computer rooms. Also, there's a toolkit. So you go through these doors, take a right, take a left, and then this one is going to have a ton of computers. So, boom, computer. Computer right there. Computer right there. Computer right there. A lot of these desks are going to have loose loot spawns like this, so definitely keep an eye out for that. A lot of cigarettes, sugar, food, all that stuff will spawn on here. So leaving there, you go left again, and there's another room right over here. And then from here, computer, 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 and that'll be it. Alright, and then if you take a left out that door, you come in here, and then you are now in the back of Ollie. Emercom checkpoint is right over there. As a scav, I typically would not recommend going over to the power station because normally people will spawn there or at least try to get there pretty early in the raid. This is because that's where you turn the power on, and at this point in the wipe, a lot of people want the power to be on so they can hit Kiba and the safe rooms and stuff like that. I feel like Idea doesn't really have the best loot. I used to go through Idea a ton to find bronze lions, but they're just not really valuable this wipe. They sell for only about like 100k, and they used to go for like 250, 300. I don't kill myself looking for bronze lions, but there are a lot of valuable spawns scattered throughout Idea. Duffel bag. Toolkit. A good thing to do too, if you feel like your raid is pretty empty, go out and hit all these caches. So there's a ton of buried caches scattered around the outside of the mall. On my first wipe, scavs weren't really a way for people to make money. A lot of people would use scav raids literally just to go around killing other scavs. There wasn't scav karma, so it was a lot more dangerous to be a scav because a lot of the time you'd end up dying. So what I did instead was I would go around and just hit these barrel caches on the outside of the mall, because that was my like easy, safe way to make money. But now a lot of people have really like caught on to it. Another great way to make money if you feel like the raid's been pretty picked clean is to go back to this food storage section of Goshan. What you want to do is just grab the single slot items, ignore the 2-slot drinks, and just fill up on everything you can. Ignore the green ices as well, those are useless. A lot of players will ignore this section because it's not really the most like glamorous of loot, but you'll be able to consistently sell each item for at least 10,000 on the flea, so you're gonna get out with a lot of money. So that's all I've got for you guys today, but if this video helped you, give it a like and drop a comment down below. If you want to get better at Tarkov, definitely subscribe to my channel. I post weekly videos and will continue to post guides and advice on how to get better at the game.